Jamie, you're a very experienced agent. You've been in this business a very long time. Now, firstly, tell us about the outlook for rural property in 2015.
The outlook is very bright from our position. We're getting towards what would hope be the end of the drought in Queensland, and with further rain through Eastern Australia, there's no doubt that property inquiry and values will lift. I think we're on the cusp of a very encouraging time.
And tell us a little bit about the outlook for the bloodstock in 2015.
Since the bloodstock peaked as far as sales price and property price in 2008, when the GFC hit, stud farms became quite difficult to sell. In the last 12 months or so, and particularly from the start of this year, inquiry's been quite phenomenal. Not only from local Australian investors, but international investors, particularly through Asia. The amount of inquiry we've had has been extraordinary. We have some very, very good stud farms for sale, and we also have quite a few stud farms not advertised that would listen to a sale. But I've got to say, with the way yearling sales have started, we're here this week selling our classic yearlings. The results are extraordinary. We're looking very forward to Melbourne and Easter, and racing strong. So the thoroughbred industry is in great shape, and thoroughbred investors coming back into the stud business is again encouraging.
What are some of the key factors driving the market at present?
Well, starting with rural property, the key factors are there. Red meat is selling very well. Lamb and mutton has been good for some time, but beef prices this year have taken a significant lift, 30 to 40%. And if we're lucky enough to get some rain across Eastern Australia, or further rain, and with our dollar where it is, beef prices will stay strong and maybe even get a little stronger. So returns are significant. In fact, I was talking to one producer today that on the property they bought recently, they're returning 10%. So, investment in rural property with capital gain and the return that's available, it's a very, very good investment.
And key driving factors for the bloodstock?
Well, bloodstock, yes. I mean, there's a host of factors. International investment, local racing strong. Local, I mean Australian-wide racing. Prize money extraordinary. Sales. The interest in our sales, our yearling sales, again are getting to a very buoyant level. The whole industry is very strong, and you would think that it will remain strong for some years.
It sounds like a very exciting time for Inglis property. What will you be focusing on in the next 6 months?
We'll be focusing on selling some of the very good listings that we have already, and then we'll be focusing on further listings in the thoroughbred game and also the broad acre. We do have some really nice properties for sale, and I think that if people are looking to invest, now's the time, because this market's only going to get stronger. So it's a very exciting time for Inglis property, and the year ahead is we're looking forward to it.
And you've welcomed a new member to the team, Sam Triggs. Can you elaborate on his presence in your team, and also elaborate on a few of the properties you have available?
We're very pleased to have Sam Triggs join us at the end of last year. Sam's had 10 years experience in the property game. He's got a university degree. He's really strong IT, but above all, he's born and bred in the bush, so he knows rural land, he knows rural life, he speaks our language, and he's a real asset to our company. Getting on to the properties that we've got for sale, we've got some Beckworth Court in Victoria, magnificent 6,000 acre property for sale in a really productive area. A magnificent property called Shadow Creek near Nagambie with a magnificent house. Thoroughbred farms such as Yallambie, which is an Australian renowned stud farm for producing a host of winners on a magnificent piece of country. Where I Park at Moss Vale, again a really nice property that's had great success producing racetrack performers. etc., etc. So if you get onto our website, inglisproperty.com.au, they're all up there for you to visit.